fråga inte dig. Eller sa jag inte till dig?
Maybe we said that. But we're back.
Sa jag inte till dig, I know what special character you've been playing.
I don't know that you said that, but this is the intro. And the reason I didn't let you see was because you could figure out who that boy is.
It's my boy!
Dun, 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 dun. Ow. Also with this like Japanese opening that shows off a lot of like important meetings and stuff before you're supposed to see them. The damage done, the pain subsides, and I can see the fear clear when I look in your eye. And stuff like that. It's just... I like not knowing things.
No, it actually wasn't the first time we saw him kill a human. Because he killed those guys. No, they weren't humans.
Well, they turned out to be demons.
Yeah.
So yeah, Vergil is in this game.
Nice.
Come together. Night as one. Down. We show no mercy, for we have none. And this is like an important scene that they're showing. Like, oh, did you see that? There's just a second ago, in the middle of gameplay, you can see a cursor in the middle of the screen. That is not mine. Because in this intro video, they accidentally kept footage of a test build being played with a mouse cursor in the middle.
What scene is that?
Exactly.
Can you play as Trish and Lady?
You can play as Trish and Lady.
And Vergil.
And Vergil.
My boys and my boy and my women's.
If he's a boy, they can be girls.
My man and my women's.
Fair enough.
And my grills.
Your grills.
Yeah.
And that's footage. Did you see how many dogs there were? That's from Legendary Dark Knight footage.
Okay.
Surrender. We shall never surrender. So.
Special characters. Cry.
So this is an unlock for beating the game with Trish and Lady. If I go into the start menu and load game, I have Nero and Dante, I have Vergil, and I have Lady and Trish. Lady and Trish share the game the same way that Nero and Dante does.
So
you start as Lady,
yeah,
and you play
Trish later.
Trish, where you would play Dante in the original game.
And Vergil is just Vergil.
Vergil is Vergil throughout.
Nice.
I'm going to show you.
Are the cutscenes still the same?
The cutscenes are mostly gone, but there's a special opening and ending cutscene. And the special opening
do you know about Sparta?
is a lot like the cutscene we saw.
The story goes that
But not
Sparta
quite.
served as the feudal lord of the city long ago. The people who live there today take these legends as truth and worship them, just like a god.
They worship a demon as a god?
Peaceful worship can't be condemned. But the
So,
real problem is the order.
in the original
Just
scene,
changes.
yes,
No, she disappears.
this is where she disappeared in the original
Maybe they're
scene.
starting a zoo.
Not just demons.
So now we get to see what she was up to.
Devil arms, like the ones you have.
Okay then, a museum.
Just casually using possibly the most powerful magical artifact in the world as a makeup mirror.
And there's a diabolical plan behind these apparently random acts.
Well then, I'd have something to keep me occupied. And Trish.
That we did see.
Try not to keep us waiting, Dante.
Yeah.
That's also new.
This is also new. And this is entirely new.
She seems to enjoy it very much.
It does. This is like, aside from being a secret playable character in 2, we haven't really seen her fight at all. Like, I get it, you were shooting at the demons behind her, but did you really have to point a rocket launcher at your buddy and shoot? And that as well. Like, Lady's a human. She could have been super murdered right there.
Don't be late for the party.
And of course, Lady can't super jump like that. Canonically, at least.
Yep. This is gonna get ugly.
She took my last pizza piece.
Pulls out,
Yurusanai!
pulls out every ivory.
This means
The
war.
last straw, lady.
Most of this is like, you get the drawbridge cutscene, you get the frost cutscene, get like the this is very
Chandelier.
slightly different. We can have a look at it.
Because she does.
Amazing.
What do you mean amazing?
Like, it's not very much of anything.
Exactly. Show me the last.
Mostly the same. You get her model for the dice roll, dice gain connection. Not a lot of
can skip all
interesting
this.
stuff. We can skip most of it. This is just they cut out the bit before with Nero stabbing him and he just dies. This is kind of interesting, just because it has them jumping out. And then instead of having to protect Kyrie, you get to play as Lady, just blasting demons.
I'm not needing to protect anyone.
Not needing to protect nobody.
Okay, pause. Pause.
No.
I need to pee. Like, real bad.
Fucking, okay, fine. I'll cut it. Hey motherfucker, remember to cut this. I'm speaking to you, Robert, in the future. Bob, motherfucker. Stupid idiot. Fucking dumbass bitch. You realize you're sitting on your phone?
Yes.
And for the final scene of their game, it's this. So this is pretty much what was the canonical game's ending, but from their perspective.
Lady's just like,
We were just
wow.
getting to the
Trish
best
like,
part.
I didn't know
Yeah.
you were into that
Love
kind
this.
of thing.
So, are we getting paid for this?
Don't worry. I'll pay you when we get back.
All right. Then let's blow this joint.
Well, at least someone knows how to get the girl.
Yeah.
And that's when I remember that Trish is a clone of his mother, and I'm just like imagining her being like, "When are you gonna give me grandchildren?
Do you have a girlfriend yet?
Why don't you bring home any girls? Are you gay? Mom, it's not like that."
But that lady girl seems really nice. Why don't you invite her over for tea?
Oh God, Mom, we're associates, workplace associates. It's not kosher. So, and you might notice I played a little bit on human before I realized, wait, this is really easy. Oh, I chose the wrong difficulty. We'll have a look at his story theater as well. And I will show you his opening cutscene, which is where this part comes from.
The boy is walking.
Yes. Fortuna City a few decades ago. So this is canon. This is something that happened. By the way, that movie is Beowulf.
Oh.
There's a movie poster with Beowulf on it, which is interesting. Probably not.
The boy is here. And he's here to watch Beowulf.
That's the reason he came here.
Oh, and that's...
Yeah, and that's Nevin.
Yeah.
The Order of the Sword, huh?
With the correct voice, Mr. Daniel Southworth.
But
Who also played Kratos,
They
actually.
worship a demon as a god.
But he doesn't have the code.
No, but he's doing a decent impression of what his Vergil voice used to be.
Yeah, a good impression.
Yeah.
They're all gonna split in half, aren't they?
Well, not all of them. Wait. And if you listen to the music,
It's not the normal theme, it's Vergil.
it's Vergil's music from Devil May Cry 3.
Yeah.
Sadly, he doesn't get that as his battle theme. His battle music is just Nero's or Dante's, depending on what mission you're on. If you were supposed to play Nero or Dante.
Now he's gonna do the shing. Oh, he's gonna do. I thought he was gonna do the cut
Yeah.
too fast for anybody to see. Well, how did he become the sword and die and then get...
Just what are your
Become the
true
sword?
intentions?
Well, this is after the first game.
This, like I said, a few decades ago in Fortuna. A few decades ago compared to the normal game. So this is actually before Devil May Cry 3.
Is it?
Yes.
So it's...
Vergil's story is before Devil May Cry 3. Hey, it's a lady who's looking at him all like, huh. That's actually just Curious model. Which is considered by many to be a certain implication. Let's see, is this a thing? That might be a thing. Let's just watch that.
It seems like a thing.
So he just plays Nero and Dante's missions. Oh, no. That's before his pre-epilogue mission.
Yeah, and the epilogue.
When he's done his little investigation.
Show me it. He's gonna die and become... And he's gonna lose the sword and... You know.
I'm afraid you're not gonna see that.
No.
I believe the implication is that somehow the Order of the Sword came by the remains of Nero Angelo, including the busted Yamato, and from that they sort of started their demon business. Like the Proto-Angelos are made
I can't exactly call them misguided.
from material from Nero Angelo somehow. It's all
But soon they shall know
pseudoscience.
this devil's power. A power greater than they ever imagined. The power of a son of Sparta.
But this,
It's,
if you look at his shadow,
it looks like...
well, you're gonna see it in a little bit. Because that is clearly the figure that is Nero's stand.
Yeah. Is the implication that that's a soul?
Maybe. What many believe that since this is in Fortuna, it is before Devil May Cry 3, where he goes to hell, where Vergil goes to hell, and there's a lady looking at Vergil. Many people read that as, oh, he ended up spending some time with a lady, and they ended up making a Nero, and he's Nero's dad somehow, which is not confirmed, but
Okay.
that's what a lot of people read into it. Now, I'm gonna show a little bit of the gameplay. I'm not gonna play through the entire game or anything, but I'll start at the Bloody Palace. I'll start with Lady. I quite enjoy playing as Lady.
What's her melee attack? Stab
is her-
people with the bazooka.
By the way, this high score is garbage because I've had 2 runs at Bloody Palace on this save file. So, I got 1, 2, 3. That's my normal melee combo. I have nothing
She has
else.
very slow attacks.
Yes,
Can I switch?
I can do this as well, and I can have a forward.
Can she switch
But she
weapons?
has tons of gun moves. Like this is, like instead of a style button, she has a gun button. That also, if I don't hold any direction, does this. She can switch between several guns. She can charge all her guns with that.
Can you use her small miniguns?
I can use her tiny guns if that's what you mean. A minigun is something quite else.
No, not a minigun. What am I saying? The SMGs that she had in the...
No, this is the closest you get. Oh, and I have that, and I have this. Hey, how do you think Lady double jumps?
shoots the ground.
Rocket jump.
Fuck yeah, we're playing TF2.
Yeah, and she's the soldier.
Does she have any more weapons?
Yes, she has a shotgun that I will show in a bit. Now sadly she doesn't have an equivalent to the double trigger, but her special ability instead is just a big attack.
Which...
So
Well, what's the little things there?
that is how many levels of charge. So this is 1 level of charge. This is the 2nd level of charge. This is a 3rd level of charge. And with the shotgun, that thing starts ticking down, and until it's down, all my shotgun shots are this big charge blast. Which also gives me tons of style points. Additionally, I have that. I have this. I have that. I can do just the one. Ah, it hit me. And I can do it 1-2. So her moveset isn't terribly advanced, but I find it enjoyable. And she has a tool for every situation. And fuck.
Show me the special move.
This is a special. She throws out a bunch of grenades.
Does it deal Mongo damage?
It deals pretty big damage.
Comparable to the realist impact?
Not quite, I don't think, but
Because
It's
the
good, it's
realist impact is so much easier to pull off. What's her max charge with the bazooka?
it's a really big bazooka attack. I'll see if I can. I can't with these guys, they're too fast. I'll show it
What's
off.
that attack?
This is her forward with melee. She also has a backwards melee, which is sad.
Oh, the bunch of grenades everywhere.
That's.
Got a bunch of rockets everywhere. It's
I have the forward is
That.
this multi-lock. Those fly around and they hit, and I also have backwards, which is this.
That's what I meant.
I believe this is called hysteric, which Dante can do. Let's see then.
Was not before. Is there a buster?
No, sadly not.
What do you say?
No, I'm afraid not.
What is that like the thing?
The same button I use the wire with is the same button I do most of my special gun moves with.
Smoking 6 style.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to get high style ratings with Lady. Ah, I tried to be fancy.
The most supercharged bazooka shot.
I want to, but I need to get the right enemies. This is not random, by the way. And I find these to be very easy to do just with the wire. Of course I can do that. I can... I do enjoy playing as Lady, but she's not the most complicated character. She's a bit limited in what she can do.
Well, what's the right enemy?
Something that doesn't come at me. Like the level 3 charge is really slow. This might, yeah, perfect. Like, that's the short shine. Instant.
Smoking 6
Instant
style.
triple S.
Just looking nice at you. Oh, that's a lot.
Yeah. If you're ever short for orbs or souls, just fucking
Bloody palace.
yeah.
Well,
I'll
this
hop out.
character. Systems.
Quit mission. And I'll go to Bloody Palace and I'll go for Trish.
Ooh, does she have devil trigger?
She does have a devil trigger. It doesn't look like much. She just gets an aura, but she does have a devil trigger. So, easily the most simple character. She has, that's one attack button and this is another attack button. She has a few different moves. Basically her buttons are designated as gun, Sparta, and unarmed.
Can you do a stinger?
I cannot do a stinger.
Buy a stinger?
No.
Okay.
But she does a lot of her moves that revolves around that. Now you might have noticed it came out really fast. And that's because you don't actually need to hold the button. You press forward with Sparta button and get Sparta. That's a combo. Which is like, yeah. It's pretty dumb, but it's pretty great. You get a whole totally different set
Can
of...
she do the real impact?
Yes, I was
Can
trying to
she
show...
do the realest impact?
No, maybe. I actually don't know. But basically, she can't do it raw. She needs to do it at the end of a combo like that. And it doesn't really hit multiple times, so I don't think you can distort it. Let's see. I also have guns. She also has Pandora, just like Dante does. But she doesn't have as much of it.
Can she...
She can do this though. She also has this. Let's see, am I missing something? Let me look through the skill list. Sparta. Aerial Rave, yeah, she can do that. She can do that. She can do round trip. She can do... Oh yeah. I can do high time by pressing both unarmed and sword buttons. Now, maybe I should show off the devil triggers just like that. Like she's in devil trigger currently. That doesn't look like much.
Oh!
That's the thing you can do. Oh yeah, and her dive kick in the air leaves this, which does have a hitbox and hurts enemies. You can only have 2 at once though.
And Vergil.
Oh, you want to see Vergil now? Yeah.
Is
Trish.
there any more to Trish?
Not really. Trish is kind of the most simple character, which might reflect a bit how she's like the Devil May Cry 1 representative in the cast. But you can get some stuff going with her.
Devil May Cry 3 representative is...
Well, both Vergil and
Trish.
and Lady.
Lady. And all of Devil May Cry.
Yeah.
Dante.
But like Trish is the only one who's like very specific.
Nero Devil May Cry 4.
Yeah. It's not really designated that way, but
No.
yeah. So Vergil in this game. Oh boy.
Is he complicated?
He's pretty fucking complicated.
Is he good?
He's pretty fucking good.
Can he do the freaking cut through space and time?
Oh boy, can he.
Can he do?
So-
can he do it like boosh boosh?
1,
boosh?
2, 3, 4, 5. 1 combo. 1, 2. Oh yeah. Oh fuck. I messed it up. 1, 2. Oh. Okay. That's another combo.
Well, that's like his million stab, but million slash.
Million slash.
Is it called
That's a
that?
thing. No. And if I do that, 1, 2, 3. As he sheaths it, there's another hit. I can do this.
What's
do
his
that.
special ability?
We'll see. I can do a move that... Oh, okay.
What's his special ability?
You'll see! Fucking relax, man! I got a Rapid Slash. And if I hold the button on Rapid Slash, I go into a launcher. And I can do that just like Air can. His style button does this.
Very fast.
Very fast. It teleports him
He is speed.
again to an enemy. And you might notice that he's glowing now. That's because I'm filling up my focus meter. I have Beowulf. Actually Beowulf. And I can do this.
That's not the realist.
That's not the real impact. That is a Shoryurepa. Where the real impact...
Oh, do you have Force Edge?
I do have Force Edge, but let me show... I have this still very good. I have a normal combo. I have my good ass dive kick.
Well, doesn't Dante have Force Edge at the end of...
Yeah. So that doesn't really make sense canonically. I can do
No, it does. Makes sense that he doesn't use...
I can do mini
I'm
stab.
thinking... I thought of... like, why he doesn't use it, because I remember it turned small ambitions. No.
I can do this.
Oh, that's cool!
Is it though? I always thought that was kind of like, I'm just gonna wave my sword around and it's your fault if you get it.
What's his focus meter do?
His focus meter may... Oh fuck. Oh.
Double trigger, so cool!
Fuck, I'm mixing up my controls a little bit. So, summon swords. Fuck. Okay.
No!
So, summon swords. This is amazing. This is just straight up so good. I have this.
Is that a scum button?
This is special moves with this gun.
Oh, it's focus meters.
Yeah, so let's do this. Oh no, fuck. I fucked it up! I pressed the wrong button, I'm sorry!
Do you need to get double trigger again?
Maybe, but that should be fine.
You get more double trigger the more star you get.
Yes, maybe. So that's a thing I can do. Which doesn't work super great against these guys in particular, but it's fine.
Can you do the boosh?
Boosh.
This one.
Yeah.
Yeah!
Oh yeah, and you can also do a round trip.
Shit!
So let's do round trip, and then switch, because he can most definitely do things while the round trip is out. And of course you can still mash summon swords while you're attacking.
Which deals more damage.
Yes. So, no, why is my... Okay, so I don't entirely understand the focus system. I'm gonna be perfectly honest. I
When
don't...
you take damage, it goes down, and when you run, it also seems to go down. Should be reckless, maybe?
Like, I'm gonna be perfectly honest, I don't know enough. So this is how I fight beasts as Vergil, just teleport around.
Focus meter is full.
Okay, fuck. Okay,
Focus meter is full again.
how... That's how I do it. Yeah, you need full focus meter and being devil trigger, but it's amazing.
You cannot do anything else with focus.
I honestly don't know. I don't think so. So Vergil is great, and so I think you can understand now why this game is considered great but flawed by the fans.
Mechanically, it's really good.
Mechanically, it's fantastic. And honestly, we'll get to see that when we get to Devil May Cry 5, but there are some aspects of this game that might even be better than that game.
Like mechanics.
Well, the mechanics of 5 are also really good, but there are...
Or they as complicated as this game.
That's the thing that
Complicated
The-
doesn't mean good.
does... No.
Hey. Here we go. Here we go. Oh, listen.
Cut that out.
Now that's on the freaking go.
What were you saying?
You were talking about complication.
Yes. The
Complication?
biggest... Well, I suppose you can call it that. Oh, fuck. God damn it.
Do the thing! The best attack from Devil May Cry 3. Cutting through time and space and...
That.
Yeah. Can you do it like boosh, boosh, boosh?
I don't think so, at least not. Maybe in Double Trigger. Let me actually look at the skill list. Yamato, Judgment Cut. Actually, let me just try that out. Do I have enough enemies? Let me do it on the next stage. So, like, I'm sorry that I'm not perfectly well versed with Vergil's mechanics, because I'm not that good at these games. No, I can't. I'm afraid. But it's
good though.
It's alright. It helps you get some styling. That's just amazing. And then you'll notice, if you look at the animation, that he sheaths his sword between every slash in that. He's doing like auroras, but ooh. I got a little bit full of myself. So like, I don't know if you're seeing it. 1, 2, 1, 2, and it's going back in the sheath between every slash. It's like insane. And the Bloody Palace, I've never beaten it fully in this game. There is an end.
Bloody Palace?
You can. There is an end to it. But there are people who like have done like entire damage-less, perfect, amazing super runs of this. Like, there's so much depth to these games, and this one is like exponentially expands on the depth of 3. Ah, fuck. One of the things that 5 loses is momentum. Like, every attack sort of resets momentum in 5, whereas in this game, momentum continues with, like, if you do a trickster dodge, that sends you into forward momentum. So if you do a trickster dodge in the air into, say, a rainstorm, that rainstorm will be moving forward. Get it?
Yeah.
Whereas in 5, a similar move would kill momentum. That also leads to some weird things like, I don't know how to do it, but there's something called guard flying with Dante, where you basically use
Royal Guard?
You use Royal Guard in a way that sort of it's hard to explain, but you basically do it in the air and you sort of diagonally fly down to the ground. It's almost like a manual ground trick. Which you can't really do in any other games. So there is value to this game still, even with the 5 out. But we're not gonna be playing 5 next, we're gonna be playing the other one. Which is what it is. Part of me doesn't want to play it, but I think it's needed to understand the context of why 5 is so important.
Too bad Devil May Cry games are at 7. That's not bad. A bad
I suppose.
I mean, like, the Call of Duty games, though, they're like too good out of 1700.
I suppose. Then you have series like Metroid that were like... There were no bad Metroid games for a while. For a long while. Like, well into Metroid Prime. Like, up until and including Devil May Cry... Metroid Prime 3, there were like no bad Metroid games. Then Metroid Other M came out and was a bad Metroid game, and the series like instantly died, which is super sad. Like,
Yeah.
it's not entirely dead. I'm not gonna pretend like it's
I mean,
entirely
as
dead.
long as at least one person is playing, it's not dead.
I suppose that's one way to see it, but development, there has been a long time since the last Metroid game. At least the last new one. The latest Metroid game that was actually kind of decent was a remake of Metroid 2 for the 3DS, which is pretty decent.
Okay, well, with Dante's Drive,
Oh yeah, Vergil can do drive. I forgot about that. Let's see, how do I do it? Not that way. There it is.
Judgment cut input, right?
Not exactly.
Is that?
It's actually the same. It is the same input as Judgment Cut N, which is the big scary one.
Okay.
And by the way, Dante's Real Impact is clearly Ryu's Shin Shoryuken, and this thing, that is clearly Ken's Shoryureppon. So it's both Street Fighter references.
Okay, well, he can like, if you spam it, he can do 3 of them. No, I'm thinking of now.
Which one are you thinking?
You know when you hold it back, and he like charges it up, and then he can do 3 slashes, which is
Drive.
yeah,
Drive, overdrive, yeah?
yeah. Is that the same input as Judgment Cut?
Is it? No, not in this game. How do you... I forget the input for drive in this game.
Is that the input?
But for Vergil, with what I'm pressing is the style button and the sword button at the same time. And then I can press the sword button for another one.
But when he cuts space, what is that?
That is that same input, the start button and
It's a shame that he can't do it in like more than a double. It would be so cool. And you can't go into the ball and just hit everyone into that. You know in third game, last boss, where you can like become invisible and
Yeah.
have vanilla lights. You know what I mean?
Isn't that the Judgment Cut N with all the slashes?
With all the small balls
Yeah.
of damage. Because that you can't do in the different scenes.
Well, that is the thing I showed